All right, folks. We're talking a little bit about system trading and when to shut off a system. I'm on my drive to work right now. Going to work on the boat today. Leaving the dog behind. So you guys know, I'm trading algorithms. I don't know that I'm going to take a live trade in 2025. I might trade MTP on NASDAQ, but I have it running on Bitcoin algorithmically. So I'm like, why bother? I don't want to give myself the stress. I suffer from emotional problems and it's just so easy to trade the algos and then make money in other ways and not be too greedy about need to grow my savings to XYZ amount. It doesn't really matter. But I'm interested in the algo trading. So just had a discussion with the developer that I work with about what's the best way to shut off a system. And one thing I learned from Market Wizards is the idea, like if you really focus on system trading, you are going to run into this problem. I'm looking at here. Surf's up right now. Wow. That speedboat, I don't know why it's so close. Or it looks so close. Anyways, systems might stop working for various reasons. Some of the best ones stop working if you're taking advantage of an arbitrage opportunity or some kind of weird temporary thing. So one of the ideas I got from that, I believe it's the new Market Wizards, he talks about how for a particular strategy, you plot its 200 moving average of the equity curve or the return of the strategy itself, and you shut off the system when it falls under that equity curve. Interesting, right? Now, another possibility is when you're creating a system, you have a historical backtest, and there's a max drawdown in the backtest. And you could say, if we ever exceed the historical max drawdown, we're shutting it off. Now, I don't really like this because sometimes that max drawdown, or sometimes your historical backtest is only like 5 years. The best systems are robust over 100 plus years. But when you take advantage of a new opportunity, you don't have that much data. Like we're trading perpetual futures data. Perpetual futures for crypto only started around like 2017, 2018. So at most we're gonna have like 6-7 years of backtest data. And if a system makes a new historical max drawdown, that doesn't mean the system doesn't work. We should shut it off. So I don't like using max drawdown as a reason. By the way, welcome and much love, fam. Trav here. If you don't know me, I'm an adventure entrepreneur in Oahu, and I'm a nerd when it comes to trading. So if you're a nerd and you like nerding out on system trading, you're in the right place. So I don't like max drawdown. I like the moving average more. However, here's a problem. A good system might have a moving average filter anyways and not take trades for a very long time. For instance, we found that for a lot of long strategies, you only want to take new entries when price of the asset is over the 200 moving average. That prevents you from taking longs during extended bear markets. But what that means for the equity curve of a particular system is it might go flat for a year as it doesn't trade a bear market. And if it goes flat for a year, the equity curve of the system can go under the 200, well, actually will equal. If a system does not trade for 365 days, what is it for 200 days? Say a system doesn't trade for 200 days. What does it mean about the moving average of the equity return? It means the moving average equals the equity return. So if you're using a filter where you say, by the way, that's the boat I work on right there. You can see it, this steel catamaran. I'm racing it to the harbor right now to be there for the second tour. So if you use a moving average filter to shut off your trading system, it's going to be triggered just from the system doing its thing and not taking a trade. So that doesn't work. So we're like, well, maybe we need it to close under the moving average for a certain amount of time. And the idea that the other guy came up with, which looks really good, is you have your 200 moving average and you have a shorter term moving average. The short price needs to close under both, and the 200 moving average, the shorter term moving average needs to be under the 200 moving average. So the way that works is, if price hasn't traded in a very long time, the 200 moving average is starting to look like the regular the equity curve of the asset. But you also need a significant dip to get the shorter term moving average under the longer term moving average, in which case you can maybe say the system is broken and shut it off. So this is still just ideas, but when you're trading totally mathematically and not using discretion, you need ideas and ways of saying, I shouldn't trade this way anymore, it's not working. Especially when you're trading new ideas and things you know won't last forever. So I hope that helped you in a small way. Stay tuned, watch this space. We'll probably be able to offer the algos as a product sometime in 2025. I have no timeline on that, but like I was saying, legally it seems doable because we would offer it as a service, software as a service plugin, and not a money management. We wouldn't be managing your money. You would turn the bot on or off yourself. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Interesting or boring? I think it's interesting. Most of y'all think it's boring. Trading's gotten pretty a lot less interesting though now that I've like removed so much of the psychological stuff and the daily trading. But it's all good, baby. It's all good. All right, folks. Appreciate you. Thank you. And happy investing. Try not to trade too much in 2025. All right, let's get it. Peace.